Hi friends, welcome to Aditya RPA Academy, BTM Layout, Bangalore. Now we are continuing to work with exceptional handling in advanced topic. In this video, we are going to see what the types of exceptions. Okay, first we'll select what is an exception, and then we'll go for the types of exceptions. So here, the term exception is used to describe a problem the BluePrism encounters while it is running, but not every exception should be thought of as a bad. BluePrism enables us to invent as many types of exceptions we want, and normally we use at least two exceptions. Those exceptions are called system exceptions and business exceptions. The system exceptions means, so usually we know that BluePrism is used to automate other applications, and as such as it's dependent on the behavior of these applications. And again, in a perfect world, these applications would always work faultlessly, never crashing, freezing, stalling, or running slowly, or doing anything and they were not supposed to do. But so if this was the case, then the theory of a faultless BluePrism process could be constructed, but sadly this theory is not at all like a reality, and we can expect some issues with the applications we will be automating. A term we use in the BluePrism for this kind of application based problem is called system exceptions. And next one is business exceptions. So as well as technical issues with our applications, it is not impossible that the cases fed into BluePrism contain some sort of a problem that makes it impossible for the case to be worked. And similarly, a process may set up to deliberately disregard certain types of cases. For example, if a process was designed to only work the cases of adult patients, it may contain a rule to check the date of birth, and the some cases are as an out of scope. For this one, a broad term we use for this kind of rules-based rejection is called business exceptions. Again, so far application-related exceptions are called system exceptions, and business-related exceptions are called business exceptions. And we'll select there are various types of other exceptions are available, and other types of potential exceptions are so validation exception means the data input into the process has been validated and failed. Example, a start code 5 digits instead of 6 digits. And another exception is a system exception try once, means the same as any other exception, any other system exception, but marked as 1 should not be retried. If an exception occurs on an update stage in any action, that is click confirm button stage, BluePrism may have no way of knowing if the update was done or not, and should therefore not retry the update. Such an exception must be reported to be manually investigated and not be re-attempted. And another exceptions are login system exception, means it occurs of an exception occurs attempting to log into a system. When a login system exception occurs, no work queue items should be marked with an exception. And another exception a system unavailable exception means if a system exception or an internal exception occurs, the process should check if possible that the required systems are still available. So if a system is not available, it's a system unavailable exception, and no work queue items should be marked with an exception. Apart from these system major exceptions like system exceptions and business exceptions, there are some more exceptions called internal exceptions. Internal is the type of exception that is not generated by an exception stage, and we have already seen an example in the previous exercises, and we will first attempt to attach to Notepad. In simple terms, the internal exception is used by a BluePrism to say there is a problem and can't do this part. So the exception is here. The examples are already connected to an application. See, whenever you try to open and launch from the BluePrism, if application is already launched, so we'll give you a message like application is it's already connected to an application, and means already application is launched. And there is one more is it's not connected, means the business object is attached and must be attached before it can be performed. any other actions. And the next one is unable to match any windows with the query items, means the element of the application model can't be spied anymore. And the syntax error is, there is one more exception called like a syntax error, means that an expression containing an error has been found. And next one like is missing data. The data item is being referred to an input field or expression like incorrectly, and stage some XYZ does not exist. It's also another type of exception. The data item means like the data item referred to an in output or stored in field cannot be found. And if you are especially if you are working with the calculation stage, we know unless you create like a data item to store the results, and you can see this kind of exceptions. Next, fail to find stage linked from stage like some XYZ means, and there is a link missing and dead end was reached. Next one is the decision did not result in a say yes or no answer, means usually the result of an expression, a decision was not a flag data type. So these are the types of exceptions, and so please stay with us. We'll see in detail about exceptions. Thank you.